Let me introduce you to an AI that has recently taken the world by storm. And but why? Because it has caused Nvidia's stock to drop because there is no need for a powerful GPU to use it. And because it is completely free. And because it can be a good friend for you. It's honest. And this AI is none other than DeepSeek. Join me in this video to learn how to work with this advanced AI. Why do you think the logo of the DeepSeek AI is shaped like a whale? Perhaps it's because DeepSeek, like a whale, dives deep into the unknown depths of data and information. Whales are among the largest living creatures in the oceans and can navigate the deepest parts of the seas. Just like DeepSeek can analyze the most complex and intricate problems. Or maybe it's because whales are massive and powerful, yet their presence is often calm and untroubled. This could symbolize the immense power of DeepSeek to handle large-scale processes and solve problems without consuming heavy resources like high-end GPUs. Additionally, whales are symbols of intelligence, collaboration, and ethics in the animal kingdom. Choosing this symbol might convey that DeepSeek is not only a powerful tool but also follows ethical principles and is trustworthy for its users. Whales are unique and memorable creatures. A whale shaped logo can evoke a sense of uniqueness and set the DeepSeek brand apart. What do you think? Do you have a specific reason in mind for this design? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. Before we dive into the tutorial on how to use the DeepSeek AI, if you haven't subscribed to the Best of It YouTube channel yet, please hit the subscribe button right now and join our channel. This way, you won't miss any of our upcoming tutorials and will also give us the motivation to create more content. Thank you so much. Alright, now let's get into the DeepSeek AI tutorial. If it's your first time using DeepSeek AI and you would like to access the web version, you will need to visit chat.deepseek.com. Here, if you have already registered, simply enter your email and password, check the I confirmed box, and then click login to access your account. But if you don't have an account on DeepSeek yet, you can click the login with Google option and use one of your email accounts to log in. Then click on continue and you will be redirected to the DeepSeek platform. As you can see, the interface resembles other chatbot platforms. The key difference becomes apparent as you start working with it. By clicking on New Chat, you can open a new chat window, and in this section, you can also view the history of your conversations with DeepSeek. If you would like to have the DeepSeek app on your phone, you can scan this QR code to download and install the DeepSeek app for easy access anytime. In the My Profile section, you can customize additional settings. For example, you can switch the theme for your workspace to either light mode or dark mode. In the language section, you can also change the default language for working with the platform. DeepSeek AI is a Chinese startup, which is why you see Chinese listed as one of the languages here. However, I believe selecting the system default option in the language section is a good choice. Clicking on this option will also close the sidebar. I've prepared some pre-written prompts in this notepad file to make it quicker and easier to guide you through the tutorial. Let's start with a very simple question that I've prepared, and we will ask this chatbot the question. My question is, will AI destroy human jobs? If yes, which jobs? Let's see what response DeepSeek AI provides. I will click on this option and wait for the response from DeepSeek. As you can see, it quickly starts answering our question. The next prompt I've prepared for DeepSeek is the best practice. provide a list of high quality academic papers on art therapy. This time I want to enable the web search feature so that it can use online research to provide an answer to my query. Now let's click on this option and see the results it provides. When we ask it to perform a web search and provide an answer, its speed is usually slower. As you can see, it successfully found a number of articles from the internet on the topic I provided. It's now listing summaries of these articles along with links to them. In this case, it managed to list 22 articles, and as you can see, it has used reliable sources to answer my question. There is another feature here called the DeepSeek R1. If we activate this feature, DeepSeek uses advanced machine learning algorithms to generate a more in-depth response. However, when we enable DeepSeek R1, the response process takes a bit longer. This is because DeepSeek deeply analyzes and processes the question before providing an answer, which naturally causes some delay in receiving the response. Let's try this feature now. I will disable the web search option and activate DeepSeek R1 to see how it works. I will also ask a new question. This time I will give it the prompt. Write an HTML code for a calculator program, and I will activate the DeepSeek R1 feature to ensure I receive a high quality code. As you can see, it shows the thinking indicator here, which explains why it's taking some time to generate the response. The way it processes the request is visually represented in gray, and you can see how it's working on the response. And after completing its thinking process, you can see that the highlighted sections represent the response to my question, and now it's typing out the code for me. Alright, let's test the HTML code it provided by clicking on the Run HTML button. As you can see, it has generated a very clean calculator, and I will test it now. Let's try. 25 multiplied by 25. See? It works perfectly. Now let me share a note about image data. I've prepared two images here. The first image doesn't contain any text, and the second one has some text written on it. I'm going to use these two images as input data for DeepSeek and ask it to analyze them. From my experience, images without specific text cannot be analyzed by DeepSeek. Now, let's see if that's still the case while I'm recording this tutorial for you. I will upload the first image and ask it to provide me with an analysis. Do you see this? As you can see, before I even reach the prompt stage, it throws an error, stating that it cannot extract information from this image. Now I will delete the previous image and instead upload an image that contains text as input data for DeepSeek. After uploading the image, you can see that it successfully accepts the image. Now let's click on this button to see how it analyzes the image. As you can see, it provided a complete interpretation of the image. This means you can use it to interpret charts, graphs, or any other statistical data presented as images. Another point to discuss is whether it can generate images based on prompts. For example, let's ask it to show me an image of a flower on the surface of the sea. I will write this comment and submit it. Let's see if DeepSeek can provide output similar to ChatGPT's image generation capabilities. As you can see, instead of generating an image, it returned the textual description of my prompt. Now if I take the same prompt and submit it to ChatGPT, note that I'm using the free version, not an advanced or premier version. you will see that it generates an image related to the prompt I provided. This shows us that DeepSeek is not a multi-model AI. While it excels in many areas, it lacks the ability to generate images like ChatGPT can. In essence, DeepSeek focuses primarily on text-based data and excels in delivering high quality and accurate outputs from working with text. As we have seen, it doesn't perform as well with images, audio, or video. But when it comes to text analysis, it's incredibly powerful, especially with the DeepThink feature. This feature, which is provided for free, delivers results comparable to the premium versions of ChatGPT. However, as you notice, the beautiful image you see here is the output of the same prompt I gave to DeepSeek, which means it can sometimes provide visual outputs depending on the specific task. Well, friends, in this video, I tried to explore the capabilities of DeepSeek with you and discuss how it compares to other chatbots. I hope you found this video helpful. Until the next video, take care and goodbye.